Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hello, good morning, angels, and welcome back to Morning Ray. I'm your host, Lan or Lana, and I just want to apologize for my voice. My throat has been a bit sore, and I definitely think I have a cold of some sort, so I'm sorry if it sounds a little congested or raspy or off. I also want to apologize for not really having been on an upload schedule this past month. It's honestly been really hard for me to come on here and talk with everything going on. If you don't know, I am Jewish, and the world has kind of just been a really scary place, and it's been emotionally very draining to feel scared and to see in front of my eyes the Holocaust repeating itself, and to see so many innocent lives, both Jewish, Israeli, Palestinian, whomever, being lost, a lot of innocent lives being lost. It's also been really heartbreaking to see such evil and hatred in the world. I can't ever understand wanting to hate someone so much for something that is so far from their own control, like their ethnicity or their religion. These are things that we can't really change about ourselves. Like being Jewish, it's not just a religion, like Judaism is a religion, but it's also an ethnicity. Like if I were to do a 23andMe test, I would come back as being Jewish along with whatever else is mixed into me. That's like who I am, and it's really scary seeing all the stories that I grew up hearing from Holocaust survivors and what went on in Poland and in Europe and just in the world. Like I just never understood how the world could let it happen, and I hate that my innocence has been taken away and my ignorance has been taken away, because I can now see exactly as to how and why the Holocaust happened, and it's just like I feel myself getting emotional here. I don't want this podcast to be sad. I want this to be an escape for all of you and something to look forward to, but it's honestly been really hard. Oh my God. Sorry. It's honestly been really hard seeing so many people want your entire existence to be gone. Like, want Jews gone so badly. Like, I thought we were in 2023. I thought things were getting better, but it feels like there is so much hatred and lack of education and lack of understanding happening. And I'm aware of what's happening on both sides, and it just feels like, for lack of better words, us Jews are always being gaslit. I hate to say gaslit, because if you don't know anything about the Holocaust, that's something I would definitely encourage you to look into and to educate yourself on. But luckily, I never lost anyone to the Holocaust, but have friends whose grandparents are survivors, or they lost their families to the Holocaust, and in the Holocaust, people, Jews, were thrown into gas chambers. So, for lack of better words, it feels like the world is gaslighting us Jews that these things aren't actually happening and that they're made up when they're not made up at all. So It's been 4 minutes. We're going to cheer up. I definitely have tears on my face. But I just wanted to take a moment to just apologize for not having been super consistent with the podcast. I've never not been consistent with it, so I think that speaks true to how hard this has been on me, even if on like Instagram stories and TikToks and whatnot, it may seem like my life is normal, because I'm very grateful that it very much is, but at the same time, it's not. But I just wanted to put that out here in the front. But let's get into the podcast. Let's cheer up. Let's make the energy a little more exciting. I got a membership at a new gym. Well, new to me. It's called Altea. If you live in Toronto, I'm sure you've heard of it. I was just really craving an open gym environment, like a really nice open gym environment. I was also craving a co-working space, which they have. There's so many amazing amenities, but I've been loving going to Altea. There's something so satisfying about going and working out at a gym, going to that place, working out, and like then coming home. I don't know. It feels different than how it did going to a workout class or doing personal training at a small gym by me. So really am into Altea. I'm going to be working with my old dance teacher, Jen, who's now my friend. But I'm going to be working with Jen. She's made me a little training plan. I'm also going to be running. They have really nice treadmills there, which I've been enjoying running on. There's like so many different types of treadmills too. So super, super fun. Going to be running indoors a lot this winter just because it's already so cold and it's kind of miserable out. So we're going to be training on the tread this winter with running, but really loving Altea. Been on my cleaning kick in my apartment. I got all new cleaning supplies. I'm literally wiping down my counters like multiple times a day, really back into ensuring I'm doing those weekly deep cleans. I kind of fell out of it for a bit. Like I definitely still kept my place clean, but I wasn't like deep cleaning it super consistently. So it feels good to be really back in that. And it's definitely a reflection of my headspace. I think your home and how you keep it is a reflection of your headspace. And I was definitely like all over the place for a while. And so my place kind of reflected that. And I'm definitely feeling a lot better mentally now that my place is clean, and I feel like I can think a little bit more clear-headed. So really been loving that. I feel like I've been lately having a lot of comfort foods from my childhood, and I'm going to say it's probably because of everything that's been going on. But like I bought goldfish crackers. I got President's Choice chocolate chip cookies. They're so good. I've been getting all beef salami from the deli again. I bought Eggo waffles. Like I'm kind of just letting myself have those feel good, familiar foods. And it kind of just feels nice. It's almost nostalgic in a way. Halloween weekend was so much fun. I feel like Halloween weekend is always chaotic. I went out on both Friday and Saturday night. I almost went out Thursday, but decided to opt out of that. On Friday, I was Maddie from Euphoria. I did her New Year's Eve look. I like got the dress from Windsor. I had a lot of fun with the makeup. And then on Saturday night, I was the Joker. I made my eyebrows green. I got purple eyeshadow. I really debated coloring my hair green, but I had brunch the next day with my parents, which God bless me for thinking it was a good idea to have 11:30 a.m. brunch in Yorkville after having a 2-day bender on Halloween weekend. I don't know why I thought it was okay. I was trying to be a good daughter and show interest in my parents and make time for them, but that really got me because I didn't go to bed until like 5:30 a.m. So, and I woke up at like 9, literally operated on less than 5 hours of sleep. I should be superwoman for next year because truly, I don't know how I last on no sleep, but Halloween weekend was fun. Friday night, my friends Emma and Annie had like a little wedding. Like they dressed up as like a groom and a bride and had like groomsmen. And my friend Jess like officiated the wedding. It was really funny. We did it at our pre. And then we went to a country bar called Paris, Texas in Toronto. And that was a lot of fun. We ended up going to Escobar afterwards, which really just like isn't my vibe. So I ended up leaving at around 1, but we had been preing since 8. So it definitely was still like a long night. And then on Saturday night, my friends had a house party, and we pre'd there and had the party there, and that was a lot of fun. Definitely prefer house parties on Halloween. I just think they're so much more fun than going to a bar and being with a bunch of random people, but it was still fun going out on Friday night. I love Halloween. I haven't really taken like legit photos to post on Instagram in a while. It's not really my forte anymore. I used to live for that. Like that was my thing. Like I remember in university, not that they were ever super amazing, but I loved getting Halloween photos of all my different costumes when I was in university, and that was kind of like my fall thirst trap photo situation. Didn't do that this year, but nonetheless had so much fun. I love Halloween. I've always loved dressing up. Like I loved dress up days at school, at dance. Like that was always my thing. I love playing with makeup, so doing the Joker makeup was so much fun. Kind of stressful, but so much fun. Writing on your face is really hard. Like when I had to write the haha or whatever, like that was honestly really hard. Probably would have been easier if I had a liquid eyeliner as doing it with a pencil. I also went and got my hair cut yesterday, so we're all refreshed. We love micro trims. I go to Alyssa. What's her last name? Why am I blanking on her last name? I think it's Money. I get my hair cut by Alyssa Money. Her handle on Instagram is Alyssa, ALYSSA Money Hair. She is so amazing. She cuts my hair. My friend Nicole Parkhill colors my hair. She'll also sometimes cut it. But I got an impromptu haircut yesterday because my ends were just killing me. I have very fine hair, so I find my ends get split and dry quite quickly, although I did get a cut last beginning of August, like right before my birthday, and my hair had grown so much. I really feel like my hair has been revived the past 2 years, and I'm going to thank that and credit it to Alyssa for cutting my hair and giving my hair micro trims every few months, and for Nicole taking care of my hair when coloring it. I now just do a toner. I don't bleach my hair anymore, and I really feel like my hair has actually come such a long way. Like my front pieces, like my front section of my hair is so much more full. I wouldn't have been able to do curtain bangs the way that I have now 2 years ago. Like absolutely not. But I love getting my hair done. If I could get it blown out and styled every single day, I would. Like that is my goal in life. I want to be able to afford to get my hair blown out and styled at least like once a week or twice a week or something like that. Like I would love to do that because sometimes I just don't want to do it. Like I was so happy yesterday was hair wash day and I didn't have to do it. Like Alyssa did it for me and I got a fresh cut. Love a fresh cut. Love blunt ends. I don't know. That is just my vibe. Also got my nails done yesterday. Yesterday was truly just a self-care day for me. I had red on my nails before and I got this color. It was a random brand, but it looks like Funny Bunny if I'm being honest. I was trying to branch out a little bit, but feels really nice having neutral, clean nails again after having super grown out red ones. I think next time I get my nails done, I might cut them short. Might regret that, but I might cut them short and get like Lincoln and Park After Dark. I'm kind of just feeling being a short nail girly with some dark nails, but we'll see. I always end up sticking with the neutrals and like an ovally almond shape. My nail ladies are always like, are you going to do something a little more fun and out there? And I'm like, maybe next time. But anyways, let's get into what this episode is all about. It's all about my fall essentials. We're going to be discussing routines, workouts, beauty essentials, fashion essentials, food and drink, like things that I just love doing in the fall, in the winter. It's November 1st when I'm recording this. I think I'm going to try get this episode out for you today because I just feel bad that I haven't uploaded an episode this week and I really want to get back on schedule. I feel guilty when I'm not on schedule because this is my job and I feel like I should be able to stick to a schedule. I have no excuses over here, but honestly, you guys, it's been really hard for me to come on here and kind of just like act like everything's okay. Anyways, let's start off with fall routines. Let me know if you want like a full fall routine recipe episode. I think that would be kind of fun to do. So this is just a little like preview, Spark Notes version. I love having a slower morning routine in the fall, like definitely a bit lazier. I love walking everywhere as much as possible. While the weather is still warm, I still pretty much walk everywhere in the winter, but obviously it's not as enjoyable, especially here in Toronto. I hate walking south on Bathurst or Strawn in the winter because it just gets so windy. The closer you get to Lakeshore and to the lake, it is terrible. It's a wind tunnel. Like, I don't know what they did when they were building Toronto, the downtown core, but it gets so windy the more south you go. But I love walking everywhere as much as possible. I love getting in as many steps as possible because obviously you're not really walking and being outdoors as much as you are in the summer and in the warmer months. So trying to get out as much as possible while the weather is still somewhat enjoyable. Journaling, I love getting back into journaling. I honestly haven't in a while, so I want to implement that back into my morning routine or my night routine or like something, put it back into my routine somewhere. I've been looking at the Papier, I think that's how you pronounce it, Papier journals. Kaylee and Trin have them. They sell them at Indigo. They're really cute, so I want to get one of those. And I've been obsessed with lighting candles, especially now that it's getting colder and more cozy. I love lighting them in the morning when I'm doing my morning routine and at night while I'm laying, or honestly just like all the time. I love candles. If you have any candle recommendations for me, please send them my way. I love candles, especially with a high burn hour time. Okay, workouts. I've been feeling and vibing.
I feel like my list of things to buy, to do, activities that involve spending money is never ending around the holidays, making the idea of investing and saving and thinking about your future to be a little bit more challenging, a little bit more overwhelming. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing for you, your kids, and your retirement, even during the holidays. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that matches you. You don't need a ton of time. You can create your Acorns account and start automatically investing your money in just 5 minutes. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now. That could be $5 a day or even just your spare change. That's right. Acorns can round every purchase you make up to the dollar and automatically invest your spare change for you. And you can get bonus investments just for buying the stuff you need from the brands you love. I personally love Acorns. It's simplified the investment process, which can be overwhelming and intimidating, but it just makes it so simple, so easy, and something more accessible no matter how much money you have to invest. Head to acorns.com/Alana or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Alana. I'm super excited about today's sponsor. They've sponsored the podcast before, and this is a topic I'm super passionate about. I fear that us as girls struggle with PMS far more than we should, and we really shouldn't. I truly get the worst PMS symptoms. My boobs are sensitive, my face breaks out, my sugar controllings are out of whack. I feel like I'm just a bottomless pit. My mood is not the vibe, and Estro Control has been super helpful in helping manage those PMS symptoms and making that time of the month a lot more enjoyable. Estro Control is a formula developed by Happy Mammoth, a supplement company dedicated to making women's lives easier. Say no more. Estro Control contains science-backed herbal extracts that help support hormonal health, especially if you are someone like myself who struggles with PMS. It was created to help women feel like themselves all month long and to not struggle with the feelings PMS can cause. For a limited time, you can get 15% off your entire first order at happymammoth.com. Just use the code Alana at checkout. That's happymammoth.com and use the code Alana for 15% off today.
With more slower, lower impact workouts, I really been loving mat Pilates. I've been going to Good Space at Queen and Dufferin in Toronto. If you are a Toronto girly listening to the pod, I just love how it is still like a mental and physical challenge, but It is so truly low impact, low intensity. You barely break a sweat, but it still feels really good. It's always just what I need. I think my body's just been craving it after doing months of half marathon training and intensive workouts with my personal trainer. So I've just been really craving that. Also still loving strength training, but definitely in a lower intensity format. So like not like a HIIT style workout, not like the opposite of berries, like more traditional weightlifting. Having a lighter running schedule has honestly been nice, like lowering my mileage. I'm still in recovery from my half marathon, so I'm slowly upping my mileage, and obviously I'm not going to do super long runs in the winter. I don't think I could run more than really like 12 kilometers on a treadmill, and like outside in the cold, like I don't really want to be running 18 kilometers. So we're doing a lighter running schedule. We're just like offloading a little bit. Walks, stretching, yoga, just like very like slow, relaxing sort of movements. We're not really doing berries over here. We're not really doing a HIIT class at Sweat and Tonic. No like jumping and running around like a crazy person. Obviously, I still have like my interval training in my running schedule, but that's like once a week. Definitely more like slow, lighter, calmer, gentler movements. And my body is very much thanking me for it. I always think it's like important to like ebb and flow with your workouts. A lot of people do like cycle syncing workouts, like depending on where they are in their cycle. As a female, they'll do different workouts. I don't know anything too much about that because, to be honest, we're gonna get a little TMI. I have an IUD, so I don't really have a proper cycle. Like I don't get my period. It's kind of hard to keep track of my cycle because of that. I definitely have like some PMS symptoms, and like at some moments in the month, like I'm definitely a lot hungrier and have more energy. Sometimes I'm more tired. I think that's like your luteal phase. But I definitely want to educate myself a bit more on my cycle. I think it's important to know more of that as a female. But I think it's nice to change up your workouts instead of doing consistently the same thing all the time. Not only does it switch up how your muscles are working and how you're training, but it makes working out more exciting, and you can have things to look forward to. I love cross training. You guys know I'm always preaching cross training, and I think it's just like been the best thing for me. Okay. My fave beauty products for fall. I think as we go into the colder months, having hydrating products for our skin, our hair, everything is super important. My current skincare routine, hold on, I need water. My throat is feeling a little raspy. I've been drinking out of normal glasses when I'm at home currently because I've been loving my Brita in my fridge. I know we're canceling Brita, but I have like one of the big ones, which has just like the nozzle that you like let the water like flow into your cup from, and I really love it because I barely have to refill it, and I like having cold water without having to go and get the ice and everything. So I digress. So this is my current skincare routine. I feel like my skin has been really good lately. I noticed that having excess eggs was breaking me out, and ever since I cut those out a few months ago, my skin honestly barely breaks out. I barely have any texture on my chin anymore. I do have a little bit right now. I feel like my skin is just looking better, and I've gotten so many compliments on it lately. So I feel like this skincare routine is skinning over here. It's slaying. So the cleanser I've been using is my Dermalogica Oil to Foam Cleanser. I have recently fallen in love with Dermalogica products. I feel like I was definitely sipping on them. So the Dermalogica Oil to Foam Cleanser, I love how it takes off my makeup. It's hydrating. It feels really nice. And it also comes in a really big package, and a little goes a long way. So it will literally last you for forever. Loving my Rhode Glazing Milk still. Truly a holy grail product. I have checked a bag twice when I didn't need to in order to have this product with me when traveling. So I think that says a lot. I used to hate vitamin C. I thought it broke me out. Clearly it was the eggs because I've been using this vitamin C for almost a month now. And I know the one that I'm using right now is really expensive, but it's really, really good. It's the SkinCeuticals Vitamin C. I'll tell you exactly which one it is. Actually, I don't think this one that I have linked is the right one. So let me go grab the bottle. Okay, so SkinCeuticals has a bunch of different vitamin C's. The one that I have been using, which I'm like halfway through this bottle now, but I just do a dropper full in the morning, is I really do not know how to say this. It's their Floretin CF vitamin C. I'll link it in the show notes for you guys, but I really love it. I know Inkey List has a really good vitamin C, The Ordinary. Unfortunately, a lot of vitamin C products are really expensive. I went on Sephora and was looking at other ones that I have tried before and have liked, and they're all at least like $70 or more. So maybe this is a product that you want to invest in. I think L'Oreal honestly has one. I think they sent it to me before, that you can get at like your local drugstore, like your Shoppers Drug Mart or your CVS or whatever. And I'm going to assume that one's probably around like $20-ish more or less. So something a little bit more affordable. But unfortunately, vitamin C products are really expensive. Like this SkinCeutical one is $208. I was gifted this. I don't think I would be able to afford to spend $208, but it is really, really good. I do really, really like it. So if you can afford to drop $200 on this product, pop off. It's literally 1 fluid ounce for $208, but SkinCeutical products are amazing. They do have a 30-day satisfaction guaranteed. I'm literally just reading this on their website right now. So if you don't like it, you can return it if you're not happy, but it does have a 4.4 star rating review and it has over 4,000 reviews. So I think that says something. But really, really love vitamin C. I was a really big hater of it because I used to think it broke me out, but I really think it's making my skin brighter. It's lightening my acne scars. That's why I implemented it into my routine. I wanted my skin to be brighter and I wanted the acne scars to go away now that my skin was clear. And I definitely feel like it's doing that because I no longer have to conceal on my chin anymore. I've only been putting concealer underneath my eyes and it feels so amazing just having to do that. Like I feel like very much Hailey Bieber putting a smidge of concealer on, but really love that. Also love the Dermalogica Stabilizing Repair Barrier Cream. It's one of their new creams and I was invited to their event and I got to try this product out. I suffer with a lot of redness in my skin. I have a lot of broken capillaries around my nose and onto my cheeks, and so I have a lot of redness in my skin, a lot of uneven skin color, and I swear to God, the moment I put this cream on my face, it really starts to balance that out, and I feel like I've noticed such a difference from using it morning and night over the past month or so. Really love how it feels. It's, I would say, like a medium weight cream. It feels really nice. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't feel too greasy or too heavy or anything like that. And it doesn't really have a scent. I don't really love scented products. And then I've been loving for my lips either the Nude Sticks lip balm, just the original one, or any of the Rhode lip peptide treatments. I really love them. Hair products. I've been back in love with my Orbe Gold Lust shampoo, conditioner, hair oil situation. I also love the Orbe strengthening hair mask. I also love the Jizu honey infused hair mask and the Color Wow money mask. That's amazing. For leave-in products, I love the Love Smoothing line from Davines. They have a few different leave-in products from there. The Gold Lust hair oil, obviously, and the Color Wow Dream Coat. I recently invested in the Shark Flex style. Honestly, investing in just a good blow dryer in general has changed my life. My old blow dryer was not strong enough in terms of like the airflow, and a lot of the times I honestly just used the Shark Flex style as a blow dryer. I just wanted to have the option to use all the fun tools, but it blow dries my hair so fast. I feel like it gives it this really nice shine. I feel like it can style it really nicely. I've really been loving that, and in combination with using the Shark Flex style, now that it's like not super humid out, I love doing more of like a straight blowout look, especially now that my curtain bangs are retrimmed for fall, over just doing curls all the time, which is really nice. I feel like it's really pretty. I see a lot of pictures of girls on Pinterest with kind of like the straight blowout look with like the ends curled, and I think it's really pretty, and I'm able to do that quite easily with the Shark Flex style. I've seen people also use like the Mika thermal brush. Like it's kind of like a round brush that's heated like a curling iron situation. I kind of want to try one of those. I don't think I need another hair tool. I think I'd invest in a different flat iron first, but you can also use that to kind of get the look. I think there's a lot of like super affordable ones on Amazon that you can get, or if you want to go onto Sephora, they still have their sale, I think, until the 6th, and you get like 20% off or something. So maybe look there if you're looking for some new fun hair tools, or if you want to pick up any of the skincare or hair care products I mentioned before. And as always, I'll link everything that I discuss in the description so you can just like quickly go look at it if you want to see and purchase if you want. Okay, fashion fall essentials. The color red is definitely super in. I want to say like red and navy are what I'm feeling. And then for like prints, I feel like camo is definitely still in, like the camo pants, but more like the woodsy camo print, like not a camo print, not like an army camo print. It's definitely like, you guys know, with like the twigs and stuff in it. I don't know how else to explain it. That print is definitely in. I saw a pair of Abercrombie men's work pants, and they're really cool. I saw a girl on TikTok wearing them, and I want to get them, but they're more of like a gray kind of camo-y color, so love that. Love the Adidas Gazelle Bold shoes. I haven't gotten my hands on a pair yet, but I really love them in the like cream color with green accents. I also love the red ones, and then the hot pink ones, or like bubblegum pink ones, are super cute. Asics or New Balance dad shoes I think are really cool, or like even Solomon's. I just don't know how I would style the Solomon's for fall, but I think they're really cool. I've seen it. I definitely have seen it done. I just don't know how it would fit into like my style, but I've been really tempted to get a pair of Asics dad shoes, or like one of the newer New Balance models, because right now I have the 530s and I kind of want something different, like one of like the cream colored situations that are like suede. Back in love with my wool coat. I have the Aritzia slouch coat. It is expensive. I think it's like $400, but it's 100% wool. It's really hard to find. Like, I did the research and the digging last fall, looking on Zara, looking on Gap, looking on Old Navy, looking at Dynamite, like all these other alternatives to try find a wool coat that was 100% wool, and it did not exist anywhere else. Everything else was like, even on H&M, maybe now they might have it, but last year they didn't. It was never like 100% wool. It was always like 50% wool and then polyester or like whatever other materials they were using. And then it wouldn't have been warm enough. Like, I literally wore my slouch jacket from Aritzia throughout the whole of last winter. And it's like really warm if you wear a sweater underneath it. It keeps you warm up until like -20 Celsius. So it's a really warm jacket, and I think it's a really nice jacket. It's perfect for if you're going on a date in the winter, because then you don't have to wear like your puffer or like your parka or anything like that. It's a lot cleaner and classier looking. Also love a vintage leather coat. You guys always ask where mine is from, and I always feel so bad because I can't link it. I got it off of eBay. Vintage leather coats are always the best because you're gonna get a real leather coat for like $100 instead of like $1 million, and it's really good quality. I got a Danier men's leather coat. I got a size medium. I literally searched men's Danier leather coat size medium on eBay, and mine has a thermal liner in it. So I put that thermal liner in when it gets colder out, and I alternated honestly between that jacket and my Aritzia slouch last winter, from fall into winter into early spring, and I was so warm. Like, that was my going out jacket. I lived and breathed in that jacket. Also been a girly for the more fitted jeans. I've been loving my Citizens of Humanity Anina jean. They're just so flattering. I have them in a dark blue color. I want to get them in black. They're so comfy. They make your legs look so long. They make your ass look great. And they are an investment piece, but they are by far like one of the best fitting pairs of jeans I've ever gotten. I'd recommend to size down. I typically wear a 27 in jeans, and I got a 26 in those. Love them. If you like a looser fitting jean, I love my girlfriend Bella's from Revolve. Also into boots. Been trying to get myself to step away from sneakers and to dress a little dressier. Really love my knee-high boots. The ones I have are from Black Suede Studio. They are expensive. I don't think they have them anymore. I think Steve Madden actually has a pair that's quite affordable, that's quite identical. Love a good like knee-high boot. I really want a pair that has a little heel. Mine are flat. I also love a little pointed heel boot. I have a pair from Saison. They look beautiful with jeans, especially the Citizens of Humanity Anina jeans. They're just like so nice. Dress up a look, perfect for dinner, perfect for a little date night. Just love a good leather boot. Knits. I love knit sweaters for fall. Definitely been trying to get myself to wear them even more. Love a little knit cardigan. I picked up a few from Saison. They're really great quality, super cute. Also, still love my sweat sets. I've been living in my set from House ID. Also love the Mega Sweat line from Aritzia. Would love to get my hands on either an Anina Bing or Cherry LA sweat set, but they are quite expensive and like always sold out. And then lastly, a few food and drink essentials for fall. I have officially made my switch into hot coffee. I love a hot coffee in the morning. A hot latte or flat white is my jam in the morning. I'll still have like an iced coffee later on, but really just loving the hot coffee into a ginger molasses cookie. And for tea, really love orange pico. Getting decaf orange pico tea and having it at home, like that's so nostalgic to me. Same with the ginger molasses cookies. But having the tea with a little bit of milk, sugar if you want, or honey, and a candle lit, watching TV or reading a book is just chef's kiss. So amazing. But these are all my fall essentials. I would love to hear what your fall essentials are. So feel free to DM me on either the podcast Instagram at Morning Ray Podcast or my personal Instagram at Alana Bloomberg. I love you guys so much. I would also love if you left a little 5-star rating on the pod on either Apple Podcasts or Spotify. I love reading your reviews as well. That's also how you can help support the pod. I love you guys so much and we'll chat soon. Thank you so much for being so patient with me.